Hello, Scorpio, and welcome to your February 2016 reading. I hope everybody is having a fantastic new year, and I'm excited to see what energy and what opportunities are coming through for your sign this month. So one of the words that came to mind when I was thinking about you this month was magnetism. So this channeled information comes when I do automatic writing and meditation just before the reading, and for you, what it means is really the ability to, through your own thoughts, really, not so much actions. Like Libra, the word was like to lasso in. For you, it's more about just thinking that it can come to you. Your thoughts are more powerful than you think this month. And also aligning yourself with people that also sort of gravitate around you. Things should be easy and opportunities should come in, but you have to allow it to happen. So think of Magneto in X-Men, and what the way in which he works is to just sort of mentally pull things in. So this is a lot about your meditation practice. It's a lot about positivity above all else, but you can magnetically, through your aura, through your words, and through your vision, pull in what you want this month. So it's not so much about physically doing, it's about mentally allowing, if that makes sense. So there is a little bit of a shade of difference between you and what I saw for Libra and some other signs where they could pull it in. For you, it's about allowing and thinking that it's happened or it's already happened, but yes, magnetically pulling in. See your aura as magnetic, feel that your voice is magnetic, and know that your thoughts are attractive and attracting what you need. Let's take a look at the Catalyst card, which is really your way to connect with that magnetism in your life. Spread your wings. Okay, so really what I need you to be doing no later than the end of this month, but really like the second week, you should start embarking on, this is a soul journey. So again, it's all about metaphysics, about your state of mind this month. So it'll be really interesting when we look at your health card, which for me includes mind, body, spirit. But your mental health will affect your physical health. It's also going to affect your career trajectory. And it is the magnetism that we're talking about. See how this person is walking a path and pulling that information and that opportunity into their life. So believe that there is magic, that you can bring that magic into your life this month. Let's take a look and see what the cards are bringing in for you. So I just want to see which deck I decided to use for you this month. And I'm going to do, okay, Sun and Moon. So let's see, which is perfect because it has a beautiful spiritual side to it. So Three of Pentacles, showing great works, showing appreciation. Wheel of Fortune, showing money and career opportunities. Nine of Pentacles reversed, showing me that you're making good progress on paying down perhaps some difficult investments or bills and getting ahead. But let's go ahead and pull all of these and see where you're going to end up towards the end of the month. Okay, so it's a radical shift for you this month. Your final card, Death and Rebirth. And it's a beautiful phoenix showing me that whatever you need to transition through, and we're getting a double whammy the second and the fourth weeks of the month. This can mean restructuring. This can mean an unraveling of a relationship. It can also mean health challenges. Whatever happens at the end of the month for you is likely for your benefit. Now, for some of you, this can mean that there may be people in your life, however, situations that are difficult that could pass through. So a job, like I said, you could lose a job, you could lose a friend. There may be somebody in your family that at this point is ready to start the transition on to the next realm. So I need you to be prepared for themes of death and rebirth, but on a more sort of practical daily level, what this means for you is letting go of something. And you have an opportunity with the Tower reversed. And it's interesting, I think I had a friend or a relative say, why do you hold the cards upside down? The reason I do is because the reversals of the cards show shades of meaning. So what you're going to see with this is reverse Tower means you get a little bit of forewarning that it's coming, okay? Know that you can pay attention to that and basically work through it in the second week, and if you don't, it's going to happen anyway by the end of the month. That's why we see rebirth. Okay. Your central card, Three of Pentacles, showing job, and work and study being major forces for you this month. For those of you that are in school, you're going to be feeling a lot of possibly pressure and need to perform, but you have all the skills that you need for that. In fact, I feel like opportunities will abound. And again, for those of you that are, I forget that sometimes there are students that are watching this. What I see is great success and academic success as well. For those of you that are looking at money situations are on the upturn for you this month. First 3 weeks are all about that growth period happening. And I see this card for me as symbolic of what you've worked through, what you've let go of. That's why it's reversed. And now you can make room for gain. The period of loss is over. Very good month for communication. Very good time for you to start new endeavors, new projects, new contracts. We're out of retrograde. Let the business resume, basically. Princess of Wands showing again, perhaps for some of you, a new idea is taking form. It could be creative endeavor, could be a very practical business endeavor, but I like it. But unfortunately, you need to make some changes first, and I really want you to look at the stability before you, if you are going to move into a new job situation, look and make sure that it's everything that you expect it to be. If you're already in one, know that it's probably going to shift. Your job responsibilities, possibly a new boss, possibly the job could dissolve. Just be flexible in that. But I see a major shift, whether it's health, wealth, love, or destiny. The Tower can affect all of those. The good news for you, though, is you're positioned well. This is a bullish card, quite literally, showing me that when it comes to money and success, you're okay. I didn't get something that was sort of reversed or sheepish. It's a very strong card, but it means you might need to go out and sort of look for new opportunities. And for those of you looking to date, what I see here is possibly existing relationship falling apart, maybe with a strong fire sign, and what I see coming in instead is an earth sign. So you might see a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn coming into the picture. Love in general is going to be a little bit challenging because if there is someone falling out, it could be difficult to fall into a new situation. So I want you to try your best to resolve things in those areas as much as possible so that the new opportunities that are trying to materialize can fully come in. Remember, this month, you are basically like a magnet. You can pull in what you need as long as you are pointing in the right direction. So that's part of it, and that's the mental portion of it. Just like she's pointing in the right direction, you need to know where you're going in order to pull in those opportunities. Overall, it looks like your strength towards the beginning of the month is in really good shape. I want you to be careful towards the middle and end. It could be a time where if you're running yourself ragged, you could get sick. There's also going to be some of you that are in current relationships with children. There could be a need to sort of put more into your spouse relationship, your children relationship, and towards the second week of the month, many of you may be feeling a little bit of an emotional tug. So be cognizant of that and try not to let it pull at you too much. Now let's take a look and see for your extended forecast what's coming through for health, which includes mind, body, and spirit. So for you, as I saw at the beginning, success and growth. Success and growth even if you lose or leave a job. And success or growth even if you lose or leave a relationship or someone in your life. So sometimes you need to close a door to allow another one to open. And that's really what this is about. Beautiful card. Stay sort of focused on what's going to come rather than what you've lost. And again, when we think of like pruning a flower, you take off what no longer exists, sort of like in a healthy position, and you allow other buds, other growth to happen. So this is a month of pruning and realigning to sort of let more opportunities sprout out. Okay, so let's take a look at your wealth situation. And for wealth, what I'm seeing is for many of you, there's going to be a need to stay put. But if you do that, like I said, know that you're going to need to still evaluate where else you could go in the long run. I really don't see the staying lasting past this month. So if you are in a job situation that doesn't feel good, then next month you have to make a shift. And if you're in a situation that doesn't feel good, ask yourself if you're just staying because of the other person. You need to stay for yourself as well, okay? So take a look at that. So we looked at health, wealth. Let's take a look at what's affecting your love situation and romantic sort of possibilities this month. Okay, honesty. And I saw there could be some tricky things, whether it's something going wrong and you need to talk about the difficult parts of this, someone who's broken up with you, or you're needing to break up with someone else, or new love that's coming in, but you have questions about it. So honest dialogue is part of this month. Honesty is a necessity. You'll notice that the person here is wearing a mask. So be very careful if you feel like you have that inner intuition saying, I don't know if I can trust this person, or this seems like it might be too good to be true. In all likeliness, it could be. So, so trust that. When we look now at your destiny card, which is really going to pull you into your best possible outcome, it's going to be this card, which is transforming, basically. We talked about not holding on. This card, you'll see the person's really pointing to their heart and their throat and their heart chakras. So I want you to speak with honesty and love, but also just allow for your truth to come out there. If you do, anything can happen, but it has to be a compassionate delivery, and you may have to try it a few times. The interesting thing is sometimes with things that, say you've muted yourself quite a bit for a while, and then suddenly you have this moment of truth, people may not believe it when you say it. So the persistence portion is saying it many times in different ways. Sometimes, like, I deliver the message here and use different ways of communicating it because not everyone understands or hears it on the same level. So to really let someone know you love that you love them, you might have to say it in 2 or 3 ways. To say that it's time to leave, you might have to both show it and demonstrate it. So so that's your reading for the month. To summarize, what we're looking at the beginning is success on a few levels. Your wealth card, actually your health and wealth card combined here, are showing success and growth. Although some of you want to stay put. What I'm seeing here is that the universe is going to give you an opportunity to leave and then may have things transition out no matter what. But the central theme is that you've worked hard and wealth will come your way and stability will come your way, even if you need to leave somebody in your life. Love is going to be a central theme, but it's love coming and going. So you're going to have like a nexus here where some people are coming in, some people are leaving. Overall, it's going to be difficult for you guys to probably feel completely stable in the love situation until next month, but I want you to work through it because that's your central theme. In order to really make that happen, be honest and say things as clearly as possible. Repeat if need be, okay? Overall, a really good month for you. And again, I feel like you're financially in a much better place, so I like that. Health-wise, you're in a good place, but you might be, you might panic a little bit when something shifts, but I want to let you know that overall, I feel like it's going to be for a positive outcome, okay? Hope this was helpful for you. If you ever want more of a one-on-one reading so that you can figure out what's going on with your life and how it relates more to your life, then reach out to me and I'd be happy to look at that for you. If you ever just want to kind of know what's going on with this channel, a great way to do that is to subscribe to my newsletter, my Facebook page, my Twitter page, or again, just sort of pop in here and see when the new ones have been posted. Otherwise, thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the likes, the subscribes, and the comments. It's really helpful to know how this resonates with you and really what's important to you as well, okay? Take care of yourself, make it a healthy and happy February, and I'll see you again next month.